YouTube, what's up? It's Pierre from Pierre Speaks. It's been a minute, but I'm still here. I had to make a move and still getting settled into a new place. So everything is everything, and I wanted to jump on today and get into a couple topics. The first one being, I don't care about LeBron James. Yes, I'm from Cleveland. Yes, I'm in Cleveland. Yes, the Cavs have won the Eastern Conference Championship and they're going to the NBA Finals. But I don't care. Here's why. I haven't been into basketball since Kobe and Shaq won their last championship. Don't remember the year, maybe it was like '03 or something like that. After that, this is right around the time that he was coming into the league. Basketball just got really young at a certain point, and for me, it got more about the image. It became more about cornrows and tattoos and brands than anything. It was the dawn of the current age that we're in, and for me, I don't know. It just wasn't as appealing. I won't sit and knock anyone for liking it or anything like that. I just don't think it's a particularly great brand of basketball to watch anymore. I have not watched many games in the last, LeBron's been in the league, 9, 10 years? I've seen him play in the playoffs with Miami. That's about it. But let me really clarify what I'm trying to say here. Is that I actually don't dislike LeBron James. I didn't like some of the things he did, but I don't dislike him. It's just like anything else. You know, people make mistakes, people make bad choices. His just happened to be on blast no matter what he does. But I do admire the young man. I think he ultimately is a good man. I see him in the community. I see him doing things for his surroundings, and that pleases me. So I should clarify by saying that I don't care about LeBron James, the basketball player, because I think as I've grown older, also other things have become more important to me. I still enjoy sports. I've been a football fanatic in my life. Am I still a football fanatic? No. If I wasn't in fantasy football, I probably wouldn't see every game like I do. But it keeps me invested. It keeps me in contact with my friends. So I do like it for that. A couple years ago we were going to games, and it was fun. It was, but I'm just not invested in sports like I used to be because I've grown and I've come to understand that there are more important things. So I'm not a fanatic. And honestly, Cleveland has been championshipless since I believe it's the 50s or something like that. And this city is so distraught and thirsty behind that. And for me, I know it's a lot of money generated from it, and that would be great, but I just could care less. There's so many bigger things to tackle here. And I know it could be a very good and enjoyable distraction to go and just engulf yourself in a game for 3 hours or something like that. But I don't know. Because of the recent success and everything, I'm getting hit up on a daily basis, and people asking me about what I think, and the Cavs are great. How about them Cavs? And I don't want to be a curmudgeon, and I don't want to be a spoil sport to what's happening here because we haven't seen anything like this in a while. It's great for the fans. I'm happy. I'm just not a part of it because I've been so off the radar with this stuff. It doesn't mean anything to me. But going back to the things that I said that, as I've grown, just other things that become more important to me. So I look at a lot of things here in Cleveland and seeing a lot of things that are wrong with the city and that need attention. And one of the major things that just came out this week, which will get overlooked, is that the Department of Justice in the city are going through this major revamp in light of all the attention that these police shootings have garnered in the country the past few years. Most notably for us, the Tamir Rice shooting. And this is getting overlooked as a result of the Cavs reaching the finals. And I'm not saying that people, want to, go into that, but this is big because this city is in a world of hurt. And I never, growing up here, even living away for maybe about 7 years I've lived away and coming back, I've just been very desensitized to what has been happening in my city and what Cleveland truly is. And what it truly is a dying city. There's no other way to put it. I mean, when you look at the statistics of population and the migration from this region, and a lot does have to do with the weather, but I think a lot has to do with Ohio, the state itself, having such a low unemployment rate, and people just migrating to other places for jobs, people migrating to other places to get away from the weather. And when you look at, I remember Cleveland used to be with like about 1 million people with the greater, the surrounding area in the greater Cleveland region. It used to be like at least 500,000 people in the city itself. Now it's like barely 300,000, if that. And I think Cleveland, it may still be bigger than Cincinnati, but it's been passed by Columbus as the largest city in the state. And I believe it's going to continue to see the same downward decrease in population because of the area. But all that's, I digress. That's all for a different video. But I don't care about LeBron James, the basketball player. I don't think that's a bad thing. It doesn't make me a hater. I think he's a fantastic talent. He's a great player for this era, for any era. But this is this era's greatest champion, I suppose. And when it's all said and done, there are already people that say he's better than Jordan and all that stuff. I don't think so, but they say it. But I really don't care. I'm numb. I don't care if the city wins the championship or not, because I would like to see the city champion itself with employment, with better programs, with better schools. I would just rather see this stuff as opposed to, I still enjoy the Cleveland Browns, and that would be great if they won a Super Bowl, but it's just not real life to me anymore. It's a delightful diversion at times, and that's the best way I can put it. So, I'm not invested like that. I'm not fanatical. I can appreciate certain things and I can enjoy certain things, but yeah, LeBron James, Cavs. Good luck, guys. I think they'll win it. I don't even think it. I think it won't be 7 games. The best player on one of the best teams. I think that's it's hard to stop. I know Golden State is having a hell of a season, and I expect them to close out on Houston. But I don't think they're stopping the Cavaliers this year or LeBron James. I just tend not to really give much of a damn about it. Sorry, but that's my 2 cents.